La Copa Mundial está aquí en junio 2026. The World Cup is here. And if your Spanish-speaking friends or family start shouting, "Vamos! Gol!" or "No puede ser," would you be able to understand what you're saying?
Football or soccer is so huge across the Spanish speaking world. Argentina won the 2022 men's FIFA World Cup. The España team, the Spain team, won the women's 2023 World Cup. And countries like Mexico, Colombia, Uruguay literally live and breathe football. So if you're going to be able to speak a little bit of Spanish or relate to family and friends that speak Espanol, you need to know a little bit about football or soccer.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to understand football vocabulary, explore the World Cup, la Copa Mundial in Spanish. Vamos, amigos.
Welcome to Spanglish Friends, the podcast for true beginner Spanish learners.
Hola, amigos. I'm Val, your experienced Spanish teacher and co-host from Venezuela.
And I'm Em, your Australian co-host who's been learning Spanish for 10 years.
We'll help you get confident listening and speaking beginner Spanish with content you can actually use in real-life conversations.
Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on socials at Spanglish_friends. Let's get started.
Comencemos. Amigos, bienvenidos de nuevo. Welcome back to your favorite place to learn practical Spanish. This is episode 65, episodio 65. And if you're new here, bienvenido. Welcome.
Today, we're celebrating the football or soccer World Cup with some beginner-friendly Spanish. So during major football tournaments like the FIFA World Cup, soccer literally becomes a part of everyday conversation in Spanish households. Hear people discussing it with family, friends, with colleagues, and celebrating with strangers, even out on the street. I remember the 2022 World Cup here in Australia. There were so many Argentinians out on the street celebrating madly across the Pacific. That's how powerful soccer is.
Whether you are traveling or you just want to chat with your friends about this awesome topic, this is the Spanish you'll need.
Exactamente. And in the next 15 minutes, we're going to teach you 3 essential things. First being, how do you talk about football teams and countries in Spanish? Second, we're going to teach you some essential football vocab. And then finally, we're going to teach you some key phrases to understand what exactly is going on in a soccer match in Espanol.
But before explaining all of this, as always, we like to put everything into an example with nuestra conversación pequeña. So we can put all of this into practice.
See, and in today's mini conversation, Val and I are going to be having a chat about what teams we're potentially going to be supporting in the Copa Mundial. Have a listen out for any familiar words to prove to yourself your Spanish listening skills are improving. ¿Lista, profe Val?
Amiga, sí estoy lista. Comencemos.
Val, la Copa Mundial ya está aquí. ¡Qué emoción!
Sí, qué emoción. La Copa Mundial comienza en junio.
Sí. ¿Y qué equipo apoyas, Val?
Apoyo a Argentina. ¿Y tú, amiga, a qué equipo le vas?
Le voy a España.
Wow, sí, ellos son muy buenos.
Y Val, vamos a ver un partido juntas.
Sí, me parece una buena idea.
Okay, friends, in that little conversation, Val and I discussed who we're supporting, that we want to watch un partido together, a game together. Let's break down all of that Espanol so you can start using it and some other useful phrases right away.
Exactamente. Entonces, when we're talking about el fútbol, the first thing people might ask you is, what team are you supporting, right? During the World Cup, they might ask you with, ¿a qué equipo apoyas? ¿A qué equipo apoyas? This means what team are you supporting? Equipo means team and apoyas means you support. Another super common one could be ¿a qué equipo le vas? ¿A qué equipo le vas? This is basically what team are you rooting for?
And so to answer this question, you can say apoyo a, which means I support plus the country. For example, like Val said in the mini conversation, apoyo a Argentina. I support Argentina, Argentina. The other way you can reply is le voy a plus the team. Like I'm rooting for this team. For example, le voy a España. I'm rooting for Spain, like I said in the mini conversation. Now, you'll hear lots of different countries' names during La Copa Mundial. Here are some fan favorite countries, how they're pronounced in Espanol.
We have in our list España, which means Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Panama, Uruguay, and another one, Mexico, which means Mexico. And if you want to describe your favorite team, you can use the phrase mi equipo favorito es, and you say the team. My favorite team is, mi equipo favorito es Argentina. Mi equipo favorito es Brazil, for example.
Fabulous. Now that we can talk about our favorite equipos, let's talk about football vocab. What do you need to know about el juego, the game? The first is goal. G-O-L, goal. When somebody scores, you're going to hear people screaming this at the top of their lungs. Goal.
Absolutely. Another important word is partido. Partido means match or game. And very common sentence you might hear during La Copa Mundial is vamos a ver un partido. Let's watch a match. Let's watch a game. Vamos a ver un partido de fútbol.
Now, before a match starts, un partido, going to hear people talking about who's playing who's versing who. So to say things, for example, like Argentina versus Uruguay, Argentina contra Uruguay. This means versus. They might also say things like Brasil juega contra Colombia. Brazil is playing, juega contra Colombia, against Colombia.
Another one, jugador. Jugador means player. And our favorite one, árbitro, which means referee. El árbitro. And during el partido, the match, you might also hear tarjeta amarilla, yellow card.
We don't like to hear that. Even worse, we don't want to hear tarjeta roja, which means red card. That means that the player needs to leave the field. Now, you might also hear the word balón. Balón is the football itself, the soccer ball or the football.
Okay, now let's talk about scores. We are going to use two verbs. Ganar, which means to win, and perder, which means to lose. So we could hear during the match, during el partido, va ganando. This means winning. So we could say Colombia va ganando 2-1. Colombia is winning 2-1. Or España va ganando 1-0. Spain is winning 1-0.
And if a team isn't winning, if they're losing, the verb we need to use is perder, which means to lose. For example, va perdiendo. That means that team is going losing, literally in Spanish. They are losing. So, Uruguay va perdiendo 1-2. Uruguay is losing 1-2. México va perdiendo 0-1. Mexico is losing 0-1.
In summary, if you hear ganando, it means they are winning. And if you hear perdiendo, they are losing.
And if the score is equal, if it's a draw, it's un empate. Un empate. That means es un empate, it's a draw.
Now let's talk about the reactions, which is they're very common. You know, everyone gets super excited while watching el partido de fútbol.
If your team is winning, you can use expressions, or you might hear expressions like vamos or vamos, vamos, which means come on team. You might hear sí, yes. Vamos Argentina, let's go Argentina. Vamos ganando, we're winning.
On the other hand, If we're losing, you might hear things like no or no puede ser, it can't be. And you might also hear a lot of swear words, which we won't teach you in this episode. People get too excited.
Oh, people get very emocionado, very excited about the football. And with that, amigos, you can watch a football match with Spanish friends, with Spanish colleagues, whoever it might be, understanding the basics of what's going on. Now, let's have our reto de la semana, our challenge of the week, to put everything you've learnt into practice.
Tell us, what team are you supporting? You can use the structure le voy a plus the team, which we learned means I'm rooting for, and the team, it's the most common phrase you can use when supporting a team in Spanish. Un equipo. You could say le voy a Brasil. I'm rooting for Brazil.
Yes, or le voy a Australia. I'm going for Australia. Go Aussies. Woo! Leave your answers in the comments. We can't wait to see who you're supporting all over the globe.
Exactamente. We are looking forward to reading all your comments. We absolutely love reading all of them. And I think it's time now for our Spanglish friend shout out of the week.
Yes, and this week's shout out goes to Sara, who commented saying, I just started learning Spanish on the app Preply, which is a tutoring app, and she wants to get to A2 by the end of the summer. She is practicing 4 hours a week learning Spanish. That is amazing, Sara. That's so cool. It sounds like you're making fantastic progress towards your learning goals. Welcome to our beginners community.
Felicitaciones, Sara. That's awesome. You're being super consistent. So we're looking forward to knowing how is your progress going in the following months. How amazing.
And a quick spoiler alert before we go, amigos. Next episode, we're going to be talking about how to catch a bus, un bus, in Espanol. I know we promised this last episode, but we got so excited about La Copa Mundial, we had to prioritize this first. So stay tuned to learn this really practical vocab for catching a bus in a Spanish-speaking country.
Espero que tu equipo gane. I hope your team wins y disfruta la Copa Mundial. Enjoy the World Cup. Nos vemos pronto.
Ciao, amigos.
Thanks for listening to Spanglish Friends. We're both so proud of the time you're investing to level up your Spanish skills.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, follow us, leave a rating, or tell a friend about the show. It helps our awesome community grow.
Join fellow beginner Spanish learners by following us on Instagram and TikTok at Spanglish_friends.
Congratulations on taking another step in your Spanish learning journey.
Hasta la próxima, amigos.